friends, welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. So today I'm here to talk a little about how to appear for interviews, especially when you have applied as a college intern. So personally, I applied to DE Shaw and I am doing my second year Bachelor of Commerce at St. Joseph's College of Commerce, Bangalore. So first thing before you even appear to an interview is to take care of your resume. So some key pointers that you need to take care of your resume is keep it well formatted. Make sure that it has good spacing between words, between paras. Make sure that you highlight the main points like the languages known, your skills, your academic achievements, what else? Your extracurriculars and all of that. Make sure that you highlight each one of them. Make sure that all of your experiences, all of your skills, all that you want to put up in your resume fits up in one single page. Make sure that it doesn't go pages and pages. Make sure that it fits in one page because that's more nice. And make sure that you use Times New Roman 12 or 14, which is a pretty good font and which is the one that is most recommended by at least my seniors and even my dad. So the first round was an aptitude test. An aptitude test, we had almost 55 we had almost 55 questions. So it's good if you practice a little bit on quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, basic math, situational questions and all of that. If you want, I can put down a website down in the description where you can practice some MCQs, which is going to be a really good practice so that you can do way better in your aptitude test. So we had almost 560 students who applied to DE Shaw and 34 among them got selected. And I was among the 34, fortunately. And then the next round was the group discussion. We had 20 minutes of group discussion, and the last 2 minutes from the 20, we had to wrap up our session. So we got a topic and we were given 2 minutes to jot down our points. And after those 2 minutes, you can put in your points. In a GD, make sure that your points are valid. Make sure that you have stats in your points, which is more appealing to the others. Make sure that your points are crisp, short, and make sure that the others understand it well. And make sure that you don't yap a lot. That's something that you need to remember a lot for a GD. And make sure that it doesn't turn out into a debate. A group discussion is a platform where you just put in your points, and it shouldn't be a debate. It shouldn't be just one going against each other or one person outbounding the others. That's not the point of a GD. So that's something that you need to keep in mind for a group discussion. I was selected for the group discussion, and moving on to the next round, we had the first round of interview. And out of the 34, 8 people got selected for the interview, and I was one among the 8. So for the first round of interview, it was a mix of a little bit of technical, a little bit of behavioral, and a little bit of personal. So first, they asked me to introduce myself, which I did, where I included the place I was brought up in, my academic achievements, the skill set that I have, some of the major projects that I did, and also including if I am in the leadership committee of any department in my college, and also if I'm doing I'm doing certificate courses. I mentioned even those. All those were included in my introduction. The next question was some situational based questions, especially because when we apply to DShaw, all these companies require great hands-on experience on Excel, PowerPoint and Word and all of that. So I had questions relating to Excel where I had to answer some of their questions, and they gave me behavioral questions relating to the difficult problems that I faced, how I defined the problem, how I overcame those problems and all of that. Those were some situational based questions. And they asked me, how do I manage deadlines? Do I work well under pressure? Those were some of the key questions that they ask. And then some of your personal details, your family background and all of that was in my first interview. So basically, the 2 skills that you need to clear any interview, I would say, is good communication skills and also understanding the other's question well and responding to the question without beating around the bush. So that was my first round of interview. I cleared the first round, and the second round, from the 8, 4 people were selected, and I was among the 4. The second round was a virtual interview for me. It was taken by a person in Gurgaon. So D Shaw has their offices in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Gurgaon. My first interview was with the senior manager of the human capital operations in Bangalore. So that was a one-to-one interview. The second round was a virtual interview for me. So the second round was also a little bit connected to the first round of interview. It had introduction, a little bit on a little more on Excel, a little more in depth on Excel, a little more situational questions. The second round, I feel it was a little more like a grilling session, because you had back-to-back questions and you needed to answer all of that. Was that, and that was all about the second interview. So D Shaw had offered a paid internship to all of us. I mean, not all of us, to whoever got selected. They were hiring students from BSc and even BA students, because I saw people from MCC who had majors in political science, majors in communicative English, and all of that. But honestly, overall, this was a huge exposure and a great experience. I could learn a lot, and I feel these are the tiny steps, tiny pencil steps to bigger steps. I hope some of my tips help you in your future interviews as well. So I will see you all next time. Till then, stay happy and stay protected. Bye bye.